Hey guys, what's up? Welcome back. So today's story is going to be a pretty serious one, and one that after listening to this, I don't want you all to go out and do, or if you have done this, please stop because it's very serious and this could have this could have gone a completely other way. So yeah, with that out of the way, let's get into it. So this story all takes place back in 2023. Now this was early 2023, and this was at the point where I just did not care about life and I was just going to parties all the time, just partying, going hard, just doing anything I could, just have a good time. I'm not like that anymore. I don't go to many parties, but I still do occasionally. But yeah, this was the point where I was doing it a lot, and I've told multiple stories about that. So just go back, just like a few weeks back of my videos, and you'll see I was going to parties a lot. But yeah, anyway, so yeah, I go to this one party, right? It was this girl. She was hosting this like big like house party, right? And I show up there. A bunch of my other friends are already there, and immediately, everyone just gets to partying. I'm just chilling, talking to people, having a great time, jumping up and down with the music, just banging out. And this one kid shows up. Now, I didn't know this kid, like, at all, right? I have never seen this kid in my life. But according to my friends, right, he was a big party goer. Like, he was basically like me back in 2023, except he was just much worse. Like, he was 10 times worse, just wanted to party all the time and just did not care about life. He didn't really care about his future. He just wanted to do whatever he could to just have a good time and get a buzz. And for the sake of the story, we're just going to call him Luke. So we have Luke, right? And Luke immediately, he shows up, he just starts jumping up and down for everybody, having a good time, talking to everybody. And then one day, right? Well, not one day. What am I talking about? We're later that night, we're all sitting around this bonfire, right? We're all just talking. And then Luke walks out, and he's like, "Yo, what's up, guys?" And we're like, "What's up, Luke? What's up, man? How you doing?" And he sits right next to me, and he's like, "Yo, bro." And I'm like, "What's up, bro?" And he's like, "Yo, what's your name?" And I'm like, "I'm Jacob." And he's like, "Nice to meet you, bro. I'm Luke." And then he's like, "Yo, you want to do something crazy?" And I'm like, "What exactly are you talking about?" And he brings out this bag, right? And there's like pills inside of it. And I'm like, "What is that?" And he's like, "It's Xanax." And I look at him, and I'm like, I think I'm good for now." And he's like, "Come on, man, this will be great." And I'm like, "Nah, bro, I'm good." And everyone else is like, "Yo, Luke, maybe you shouldn't do that, bro. Like that's really bad. You could really get hurt doing that." And he's like, "Nah, guys, I'll be fine. Trust me. Y'all just being pussies." And we're like, "All right, whatever." And of course, he literally just goes and just downs the entire thing, right? He had like 4 pills in there. He just downs them all. And we're all looking at him. We're all looking at him like waiting for something to happen. Like, all right, just whatever, I guess, And immediately I go inside and I'm like, all right, I'm gonna go grab a drink. So I go inside, I grab a Coke, and then I come back out. I start drinking the Coke, and then like an hour goes. No, it was 30 minutes to an hour goes by, and then Luke's like, "Yo, guys, I'm getting like pretty like paranoid." And everyone's like, "Dude, it's just the pills. Like, you took 4 of them." And he's like, "Nah, guys, like, I really need to do something." And we're like, "You want to go for a walk around?" And he's like, "Yeah, sure." So everyone over there just gets up. We all walk out through the front door, and then we start going for a walk around around the girls' neighborhood, right? And we're all just talking, just having a good time. And I want to say we get like 5 blocks down, right? We're just having a good time, just walking, just looking around the scenery. And I'm basically just looking around because, like, it was such a beautiful night. Now, I didn't drink much, but I had a bit. So, like, it was kicking in just a bit, and I was, like, just looking around, looking at the scenery. It was really nice. And then randomly, right, Luke goes, "Yo, guys, I'm not feeling very well." And then he just falls to the ground. He just straight just falls and just is unresponsive. Because everyone immediately is like, "Yo, Luke, you alright?" And immediately people started going over there and trying to shake him. And he's not responding. Like, none of his body parts are moving. And immediately everyone's freaking out. And immediately, people are like, "Yo, Luke, wake up, bro. Like, come on, bro, get up." And immediately, me, being the good person I am, and not knowing Luke that much, I'm already on the phone with the police getting an ambulance over here. Now, thank God there was an ambulance near there. So the ambulance comes, right? They get Luke on a stretcher. They get him inside the back of the ambulance, and a bunch of Luke's like close friends get inside the ambulance with him. Now, obviously, I didn't know him very well, so immediately I go back with some other people back to the party, and immediately some of my friends like, "Yo, where's Luke and all of his other friends?" And we had to explain to him that he he took Xanax outside and then just fell to the ground. And he's like, "What?" And he starts freaking out because like that's one of his good friends. And he's like, "Is he all right?" And we're like, "Dude, we don't know, bro, but we got him in an ambulance. He's on the way to hospital. He should be okay." And he's like, "Okay, I really hope he's okay." And I'm like, "Dude, same, bro. Like, that was scary. Like, he just fell to the ground, was just unresponsive. Like, everyone tried saying stuff to him. Everyone tried to shake him awake. He just wouldn't move. And that just didn't help. Like, I shouldn't have said that. I should have said he was going to be okay, but I didn't want to lie to him." And then about an hour later, right, we get a text from one of my friend gets a text from one of Luke's friends saying that, Luke's okay, like he's doing just fine, it was just an accidental overdose and he'll be just fine. And oh my God, I cannot tell you the relief I had when we heard that he was going to be okay. Like, legit, I thought he wasn't going to make it that night. Like, I thought he was just going to pop that Xanax and just not wake up the next morning. But luckily, by some miracle, he was going to be okay. And about 3 to 4 hours later, right? It was like 2, 3, 4 hours later. The party starts kind of dying down, and then I get a ride home from one of my friends. He drops me off at my house. I go inside and I just immediately just crash. I just go to sleep. And then I wake up in the morning, right? And I'm getting a call from my friend that is also friends with Luke. So I pick it up and I'm like, yo, what's up? And he's like, dude, I just got word from one of Luke's friends that Luke's gonna be all right. And I'm like, oh, thank God. Like, yeah, he woke up this morning and he's responding to people. He's doing just fine. And I'm like, that is great. And he's like, yeah. He's like, also, bro, you want to hang out today? And I'm like, sure. So he comes and picks me up, and we kind of just chill for the rest of the day. And yeah, that's basically the end of the story. Pretty scary that Luke overdosed and almost didn't. Like, we legit thought, I thought he wasn't gonna make it. So that was pretty scary. But yeah, luckily he made it, and I think he's doing just fine. I haven't heard from him since because I didn't really talk to him, but from what Luke's friends told me that night and that morning was that he was just gonna be okay. But yeah, that's basically the end of the story. There's a big moral of the story: do not overdose. Don't pop any drugs. Don't do any stuff like that. Like, even if it's just like one pill or just like a tiny amount of whatever you're doing, don't do it because it's not good and it could just kill you. But then again, I can't really speak because I've done stuff like that too, and I will be telling stories about that very soon. I have big stories that y'all will not believe that I've done. But yeah, that's basically the end of the story. So if you guys did enjoy, please be sure to like and subscribe. Thank you all for watching and have an amazing day. I will see you all later. I can't believe we ended things. I am so through. Thought you would be my girl, you were my whole world, but now I watch the memories go into a swirl. Things that I